Alright, so I thought I would do a quick little video. Since I'm hiking up this canyon in search of water, I thought it would be appropriate to do a video on my water system. So, first of all, keep in mind that my water system is designed for extended living in a desert environment, which is what I'm in now, which is what's all around where I live. So there's a couple of criteria that I have to meet for my water system. One, due to the extreme heat in the summertime and scarcity of water year-round, my system needs to have a minimum capacity of a gallon of water. And then because of the distance between watering locations out in the desert, I also wanted it to have the ability to be able to sustain me for at least 3 days worth of water supply. So that being the case, I needed a total capacity of over 2 gallons of water. It's not ideal, but even in the heat of summer, by moving in the early mornings or at night and in the evenings and not moving in the day, I can conserve water, keep myself somewhat hydrated, and survive for a couple of days on over 2 gallons of water. So first of all, my main drinking water bottle has a 32-ounce Nalgene. It's rigid sides. It does have measuring graduations on it, so I can track my fluid intake. Number one, I could also use it to measure any kind of fluid if I wanted. The only modification I've made to it is I put this lid on it that has a small opening that allows me to drink through. In fact, I'm thirsty. But then it also comes off, revealing the large opening of the bottle, which makes it easy to fill. I only put water in this bottle that has been purified from boiling it. And I do that just to avoid any chance of cross-contamination. So that's my main drinking water bottle. Then my secondary rigid-sided bottle is this 40-ounce Clean Canteen stainless steel bottle. So I like this because it's durable. It also becomes another vessel for me to boil water in. So that's my second bottle. It nests in this titanium canteen cup. I like the titanium obviously because it's light and it's strong, but this also becomes a vessel for boiling water in. So I can boil water in this cup, I can boil water in this water bottle, and between this and my Nalgene, that gives me 72 ounces of water. Then, because I need my capacity to be more than that, I have this MSR dromedary bag. It's a really durable water bladder. It actually fits inside the hydration pouch in my pack if I want it to. However, I don't have it equipped with a drinking tube. It has the same diameter cap as my Nalgene bottle, so I do have some redundancy in the caps if I was to break one of them. But this has a capacity of about 1.5 gallons. So right now it's the winter time, so I don't have this full. It's not as hot. I'm not burning through as much fluid on a daily basis when I'm hiking. And also, there's more water available this time of year. It's cooler, so there's more little pockets of rainwater in the rocks and things like that. What I do in the summertime is I actually put a little over 1/2 gallon of water in this and put it in my pack. I squeeze all the air out of it so it doesn't slosh around, and it's nowhere near capacity with the 1/2 gallon of water in it. But that's one of the things I like about this. I can fill it all the way up, and it has these cords on it. I don't know if you can see these cords, but this allows me to be able to strap it to my pack, and when it's full of water, I strap it over the top of my pack to keep that weight up nice and high. So with all of my water containers full, I have a capacity of somewhere between 2 and 2.5 gallons of water. What I don't have in my system is I don't have any kind of water filtration device. My only water purification method is by boiling water. I believe that's one of the most reliable methods for purifying water. Most of the water that I find in the desert country is going to be stagnant. It's going to be well used by animals, and most filtration systems don't filter out viruses. I think they filter out bacteria, but not viruses, one or the other. At any rate, many of the water sources, wait till this summer and I show you guys some of the water sources I have to drink out of out in the desert. It's pathetic. So I would be really uncomfortable drinking water through like a filter straw or one of the Sawyer filters or any of those. And then additionally, I just can't really afford the weight, so that's a sacrifice that I've made. I realize that that gives me some limitation, that the potential exists for me to run into a situation where I couldn't get a fire started or I couldn't build a fire due to needing to be concealed or something like that, but that's a risk that I'm just going to have to work with at this point. So that's kind of my system. 2 primary hard-sided bottles, a canteen cup, and a MSR dromedary water bag. So I'm going to continue hiking up this draw and see if I can't find a little spring. If I do, I will take a little video and show you guys.